Ladies and gentlemen, there is a very interesting story on Ringside News and well as other dirt sheets pertaining to one Vince and Linda McMahon and another lawsuit that has come out that apparently they're both targeted in new lawsuit over WWE Ring Boy scandal. This actually was breaking out yesterday, but to a degree, I've been actually catching up on it now. Basically states in the new legal development, law firms DiCello Levitt and Murphy, Falcon and Murphy have filed a lawsuit against World Wrestling Entertainment, Vince McMahon, Linda McMahon, and TKO Group, Holdings Inc. on behalf of the survivors of the sexual abuse identified in the suit as John Doe 15. And I'm going to go ahead and reveal this here. Greg Gutzler, a partner of DiCello Levitt and lead attorney for the plaintiffs, stated, "Thanks to the bravery of our clients, we finally have a chance to hold them accountable. Those who allowed and enabled the open, reparent sexual abuse of these young boys. That is, so many were aware of the sexual abuse. If the ring boys and did nothing to prevent or stop it is simply unconsiderable. Excuse me. God, the light is just flashing in here. The survivors, now adults, have recently become aware of the extent of knowledge that WWE executives, including the McMahons, allegedly had about the abuse. The lawsuit suggests that the recent changes in WWE corporate structure, including the acquisition of TKO Group Holdings and Vince McMahon's departure as CEO, have allowed these survivors to come forward and without fear of retaliation." Now, say what you will. There are plenty of reasons already to why Vince McMahon has got haters. Many people have been very angry with him for the last few decades. And it's no secret, he has done a lot of shitty things. The Montreal screw job, not stopping the show when Owen Hart had fallen to his death, performers going out there and working banged up and hurt, all the stuff that came out about the Ashley Massaro case, all of it. And the fact that Vince McMahon was criticized quite a few times in the sex trafficking investigation. And while there was the Netflix documentary, which I did not see the full thing of, it's another reminder to why Vince McMahon's name is always going to be in controversy. Because, yes, we can disagree with the way that he's ran that company in the past. Yes, we can strongly oppose the stuff that's come out about him in the trafficking investigation. But the argument I make is we need to remember to stay calm, and we need to remember that the investigations are still going. I am not ready fully to say that Vince McMahon is guilty of this stuff. However, I'm not saying he's innocent either. I tell people this, that when there's investigations going, you need to wait it out. And then afterwards, when the final verdict comes out, then you make an assessment. And if it does prove that the McMahons did this, if this really did happen with the Ring Boys lawsuit, the sex trafficking thing, all of it, then it's probably going to affect a lot of wrestling fans even watching WWE to begin with. Because how do wrestling fans just let this slide? Do they do it because they love wrestling so much that they're not willing to accept the fact that WWE has gotten away with a lot of crap? Or do they finally just say, okay, we're not going to watch this anymore. We're going to go ahead and we're going to watch other wrestling companies, and we're not going to favor WWE anymore, is what I'm getting at. Because a lot of wrestling fans don't do this. They don't have that assessment to where they're basically going to wait out an investigation. They're just going to throw judgment, and then afterwards they're going to pretend like they never even came at the person that they were condemning. That's the way mentality is, especially on social media. I personally think that this whole thing, coming at a point in time where Vince McMahon's already being investigated, it's really revealing a lot of alarming things that we obviously did not know were going on in that company. But are we surprised? I don't think we are. I mean, I personally feel that this whole story is just like an onion. The more that's being peeled away, the more it stinks. And I'm not ready again to accuse the McMahons of anything in this situation. I'm just simply stating, let's wait and see what will happen with this. Basically states the Ring Boy scandal was a bit of a spotlight as part of the Mr. McMahon Netflix documentaries, but now it is also appearing in a new lawsuit against McMahon and Linda McMahon. And, these lawsuits really are just revealing how the McMahons really conducted business. But we have to wait and see what will happen. I personally am not ready to accuse him of them yet. I'm not ready to say they're innocent either, but I am saying there's a lot of other reasons to why wrestling fans have been weary of Vince McMahon for years, that this whole new thing coming out really is not something that's going to make fans suspicious of Vince McMahon, because there were already reasons to be suspicious of him to begin with. And I still think that a lot of things are going to come out in the months ahead. I think a lot of us can wait and see what will happen. If it ends up being revealed that they didn't do anything, then I think a lot of us can owe the McMahons an apology. I think that's the way to go. But if it ends up revealing that they obviously were involved in this and they let this go down, then whatever fans decide to do is what they decide to do. But I won't be surprised. So anyways, guys, tell me what you think in the comments section down below. Hit the subscribe button if you're brand new to the channel. I would like to hear from you guys regarding this. Tell me what you think. Thanks again for watching. Plenty more to come.